For some odd reason, I'm nervous right now, and honestly, I have no reason to be nervous. I really don't know even why I'm even nervous right now. I think it's because I haven't filmed a makeup tutorial in a good minute, and I'm kind of like, this, I know what I'm doing, I'm just kind of like trying to get back in the groove of things. Anyway, so I'm going to be taking and doing my foundation routine. You guys already know that I love using Studio Fix MAC Cosmetics foundation. However, I recently went to MAC and I ended up having I ended up getting NC10 because apparently NC15, which was the shade that they had given me, was actually not the correct shade. So I was kind of like looking at the MAC counter going like, I entrusted you to, you know, skin match me, and instead I have to go and match myself, which of course I should have probably done in the beginning. However, that wasn't the case. So what I'm going to do is before actually doing the foundation, I'm going to go in with this right here, which is the Pro Longwear Concealer, and it's in this tiny little bottle, and it looks like this. And to be honest with you guys, I will be honest with you, this tiny little bottle is expensive. It's like $26 for this tiny little bottle, okay? Is it worth it? Yes, it's totally worth it. It's completely worth it. Because if it wasn't worth it, I would not be using it right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this to conceal around like my face area, especially like, and I really hate to say this, the beard area, the nose, and up through here, and on the eyes. And I'm just gonna kind of like roll this on real quick and kind of just set that all in there, and then I'm just going to put this around this area, kind of keeping it primarily in this area only. And just covering up all my redness and the blue undertones. Yay. Okay, so now we're going to go in with our foundation, which is this right here is the Studio Fix foundation. And I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of squirts on the Beauty Blender. And then I'm going to go ahead and roll this on as well in those exact areas, except for this time around we're going to do it a little bit more different. We're gonna go actually up and around and all over the forehead, and as you can tell, this looks a lot whiter, which is actually my skin tone because I am super pasty. And before, when I was using NC15, I noticed that my foundation looked orange, and I was not very happy about that at all. I was like, oh great, I look orange. Now before anybody says anything and they say, oh, well, what about your neck? Here's the thing. I have tattoos on my neck, so honestly, I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, so, and after that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D's Lock-It Concealer, and it in the lightest shade, Natural, L1, Natural, and the bottle and everything. I absolutely love her packaging. Her packaging is absolutely adorable, and I adore it, and I have to go get more of this here pretty soon. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this under the under eye areas, which, as you guys can tell, this is a lot brighter than my skin tone. And I can tell that I'm so getting ready to run out of this because it is like wearing thin in the bottle, which is not cute at all. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Beauty Blender with the pointed end up, and I'm going to go ahead and start buffing those areas out. As I make all the funny faces in the world. Okay, well, now that that is like all buffed in and whatnot. Okay, so now that I have my face completely concealed and foundationed and completely lathered on, I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D's translucent powder, and this is setting powder. And I've used this a few times prior, and honestly, guys, even knowing this powder is like $30. Do I think that it's worth it? My honest opinions are kinda. And I say that because it does what every setting powder does. However, do I feel like it's any more Pacific or Pacific or better than any other brand out there? Kinda. The only thing that I actually truly do like about it is that I can smell that there's oatmeal in the actual powder, which for me is a good thing because I have eczema, and eczema heals and gets better when you're using oatmeal. If anybody out there has eczema and they've ever had to do an oatmeal bath or something like that, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. And I have eczema and I have a kind of high to medium case of it, so it can be bad at times. Which, matter of fact, I actually have a case of it like on my shoulders and stuff, so it kind of gets on my nerves at times because it itches and it is irritating and does not feel good at all. Pretty sure you guys can see the powder flying everywhere. So yeah. But otherwise, how does it feel? Does it make you feel really dry? Has it irritated my skin at all? Of course not, it hasn't. I do feel like I do like the smell of it, to be honest with you. As far as texture-wise, does it add or take away any texture or anything like that to the foundation or the face? Not really. I haven't really noticed any kind of like texture or anything like that it has added to the face. I personally, I like it. I mean, it makes my face feel very like soft and not dry. Like my face feels natural from the powder. But otherwise, I mean, I like it. But anyways, guys, this right here is pretty much how my foundation and powder routine is, which is just basically those 3 specific items right there. Just basically these right here, 4 items that are in my hand right now. So we have the setting powder from Kat Von D, we have the Lock It Concealer by Kat Von D, and we have the it's Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC, and the Studio Fix foundation by MAC as well. So this right here is pretty much my routine of how I set my base before I start working on the rest of the face and everything else that's going on in this crazy world of artistry of makeup and stuff. And then of course, after the makeup is set and done and everything, of course you guys already know the results of that. Anyways, those products right there will be listed down in the description, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this talk along video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.